When we come across the logo of Apple, a face automatically pops up in our mind. And that is the face of Steve Jobs. Besides Steve Jobs, Apple has two more co-founders. The second co-founder of Apple is Steve Wozniak. My question is, do you know the name of the third co-founder of Apple? The name of the third co-founder of Apple is Ronald Wayne. Wayne was good at management. Therefore, he was taken on board by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. The time Wayne joined the company, he was in his 40s, whereas the two Steves were in their 20s. Something significant took place in Wayne's life on the 12th day he joined the company. Wayne was the only one among the three co-founders who had a bank balance, a house, a car, and other assets. He was scared when the two Steves kept borrowing money from the bank to invest in the company. Wayne feared that one day he would be the only person who would end up repaying the bank loans and the debts. He also found it hard to cope up with the young Steve Jobs and young Steve Wozniak. At last, on the 12th day of joining Apple, Wayne sold 10% of his shares. The question is, for how much did he sell those shares? Wayne sold those 10 shares for a total of $800 US. Today, a 10% stake in Apple would be worth more than $95 billion US. That kind of fortune would have made Wayne one of the richest people on the planet. I'm here not to judge Wayne. That is not my purpose, and that's not my business either. Everybody has their own reasons, and let's respect that. There are, however, 6 lessons we can learn from Wayne. Lesson number 1, be patient. It takes time to produce results. Even an expected mother must wait for 9 to 10 months for producing results. Who knows? You might be few feet away or a few inches away or few centimeters away from your goal. Being patient is the only way to be on track. Let's move on to lesson number 2. Be clear. We are talking about clarity. Be clear about your goal. Be clear about your results. Be clear about the outcome. Clarity, clarity, and clarity is the key to success. Lesson number 3. Never ever give up. If no clarity, you will give up soon. If no hope, you will give up soon. If no expectations, you will again give up soon. Keep fighting. Never ever give up. Let's look at an expected mother, just like we mentioned earlier. She has clarity. She has hope. She has expectations. She never gives up on her dreams. She keeps fighting till the end. There's an excellent book by one of my students and friends, Dr. Hardik Joshi. The name of the book is How to Develop a Never Give Up Attitude. It is available on Amazon, and I would highly recommend this book. I'm not doing a marketing for his book, but I would recommend this book for you. Now let's go back to the topic. Failing is normal. Every champion has once failed in their life. Failure is the best teacher to learn from, but it's not a good friend or a good companion to travel with. Better to fail fast than failing at the last. Be the captain of your ship. Be the captain and the commander of your life. Lesson number 4. Respect the power of doing nothing. What does that mean? Sometimes doing nothing is the best course of action. Not all action gets you closer to your goals. Sometimes our unproductive and unnecessary actions lead us to failure, as Wayne did. Had Wayne simply done nothing after co-founding Apple, he would have been a multi-billionaire now. Lesson number 5. Know the value. Wayne kept the original partnership agreement signed on the 1st of April 1976. And in the early 1990s, he sold it. The question is, for how much did he sell the agreement? He sold the signed agreement for just $500 US. In 2011, the same contract was sold at an auction. The person who sold the document at the auction was smart. It was auctioned for $1.59 million US. Now let's move on to the last lesson, lesson number 6. Not all people like to be in the limelight. Many people like Wayne are happier avoiding the limelight or spotlight. Did Wayne regret leave Apple? The answer is absolutely no. Understand one thing. Everybody is different. Everyone is unique. You are not Wayne, and Wayne is not you. Our thought processes are different. So let's recap all the 6 lessons. Number 1, be patient. Number 2, be clear. Number 3, never ever give up. Number 4, respect the power of doing nothing. Number 5, know the value. And number 6, not all people like to be in the limelight. If you found a new lesson from this particular story, then please do share with us. Hope you enjoyed the short video presentation. I'm Farookh Sensei from FarookSensei.com. For our online courses and coaching program, please see the link in the description below. Thanks a lot.